Ayo, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Tati, back again for another week of the Tarot Energy Forecast. This week is February 19th all the way to Sunday, the 25th of February. So excited to be jumping right back into this. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. I am your girl Tatianna Tarot. You can catch me here every Sunday, giving you the 411 on what to expect for the week ahead energetically. And this reading is for your elemental signs, so fire, sun, fire, air, earth, and water. All right, so watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and you'll get what you need to know. Take what you need, leave the rest. Please like and subscribe to my channel, wherever those buttons are. I greatly appreciate it. And so, thank you so much for your comments. Also, y'all, I know y'all be leaving me so much love in the comments and telling me how much these videos resonate with you, which really makes my day, because most of the time when I'm recording this, I feel like I'm just talking into thin air. Obviously, I'm talking to the camera, but I'm like, this sounds a little, I don't know, for me it doesn't sound like it's hitting. So to read you guys your statements and to hear that it is very much hitting really makes my day, because I want to make sure that I am at least putting out content and material that is serving you in the right way, that is elevating you, it is helping you up level your life, and yeah, definitely helping you to thrive in any capacity. So this makes me really happy. So again, we're getting into Monday, February 19th, all the way to Sunday, February 25th. I believe this week we do have a full moon in Virgo. Yikes in advance, coming from a Virgo. May we have a very merciful full moon. We are officially in Pisces season too, so this is going to be interesting. I always love Pisces season because I feel like this is the season where a lot of psychic activity goes down, baby. You be getting synchronicities, signs, crazy ass dreams during Pisces season, and just a lot of epiphanies, I feel, that come from the subconscious and the spirit realm. It is very much a portal, Pisces season, for heightening, opening, deepening your spiritual connection to whatever your faith is and to your ancestors, and to be able to drop your logical faculties, stop thinking so much in the masculine logical brain, and feeling more through the intelligence of the heart space. So that is what Pisces is here to teach us. They swim, they go with the flow, these fishes of love. And I'm really excited to see what the cards have to tell us elementally for this season. Church announcements. So initially I was going to host a free workshop on integrating and connecting to our inner child through automatic writing. I initially did a free workshop about a month ago or a few weeks ago, I don't know how long I did it, on the Akashic Records automatic writing on my IG, and that was a big hit. And so I wanted to follow that up with a YouTube live free workshop, again, the inner child. That was going to be scheduled for February 21st, so this Wednesday. Unfortunately, plot twist, I gotta reschedule that because I'm not going to be available at the time that I thought I would be. So heads up, we are still having the free workshop this month. I will be pushing it to next February, to next Wednesday, February 28th instead. So that will be at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't already, please subscribe to my channel, because I believe you'll get a notification that way, or subscribe and say, be notified when Tatiana releases something. So in case you forget, if you're logged on or whatever, you will get a notification when I'm on my live. Again, it will be on YouTube Live. So, and you'll be in the loop that way. If you are already in my channel, in my channel, so to speak, you will see the upcoming video of that. And so I'm gonna reschedule it. I'm gonna make another flyer so it doesn't confuse y'all. Furthermore, this is the last week. Is it really the last week? It's almost the last week. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. So it's like a week and a half. So no, almost 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks left to get the Art of Sensuality. I was gonna say the Art of Abundance. I'm like, don't tell me I'm creating another course. The Art of Sensuality, okay, activating your divine feminine energy and magnetism. That is a mini course that has so many gems in it. 6+ modules plus a bonus hefty module with ways in which you can really do the inner alchemy work to shift from a life of struggle and lack, especially if you're a person that relies heavily on your masculine energy. You are not really at a disposition to receive. You feel it is difficult to trust masculine energy, to even receive, to step into your femininity and sensuality, your intuition, to even love on yourself deeply. And so this mini course has been crafted to give you guys the tools, the techniques, and the spiritual technology needed to up-level your life so that you are living a more sensual, harmonious, soft life, okay? And being opening your magnetism to receive the opulence that the universe has to offer, okay? Not just in the sexual ways, not just in a luxurious way, but in all the ways, right? And so what you find in that mini course is tutorials on how to craft a love bath, how to open up your Akashic records to be able to receive your masculine, divine feminine blueprints, healing the inner child, a juicy love spread, so much, okay? So much in healing, in doing the inner healing work that has helped me. This is on sale. Okay, it's gonna be on sale until the end of this month. Then it goes back to its original price. I will not be putting it back on sale this year. So if you wanna go ahead and grab that mini course, I would highly advise you guys to take advantage of the sale. Take it now, okay? You will get lifetime access to the whole mini course, 6+ modules and a big bonus module. Okay, and any future modules that I add into the mini courses, I'm always adding some stuff up. And this is the deluxe edition, so that means I've already added more stuff. So if you own it, you get all those free modules that keep on being added. Timeless, okay? So it's like a timeless purchase. Also, I'm highly considering doing a group container of the mini course, meaning gathering a bulk, I don't know how many women, but I will be gathering a certain amount of women to do the mini course intimately with, to be able to coach them, guide them through the mini course. And so whenever that does drop, the mini course is going to be at a higher rate, okay? I'm going to be pricing it at a higher rate. So if you're interested in all that, I highly advise you take advantage of the sale. Again, it's until the end of the month. And also on the 25th of February, I am having a group healing session in my Possess Your Spirit membership based off of the mini course. So if you want to attend that, that will be like 2+ hours of activations. We're going to get into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get into this work. All right, so we are back. Fire, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Great Spirit, what is that? Wanted to fly open. What is the gospel for fire signs this week? What is the gospel for fire signs this week? So I'm gonna start with the card that flew out. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna start with the card that flew out, and that is the Queen of Cups. Let's give you guys a better view here. You know, in the beginning of this video, I was just talking about Pisces season. And the Queen of Cups encompasses and embodies Pisces. It is a very watery card, fire signs. And so this particular week, as we transition our way into Pisces season, this particular week is going to feel much smoother. It should feel much smoother. It should feel much cooler emotionally, right? With the Queen of Cups, she's very empathic. She's very in tune. She's highly sensitive to the spirit realm, emotional realm, etheric body, and other people's needs. So what I love about the Queen of Cups is she feels what everyone is saying, what everyone is not saying, and what lies beneath. Okay, so this particular week, you might find yourself very sensitive to the spirit realm, to psychic activity, spiritual activity, intuition being heightened, dreams being heightened, creativity being heightened, sensuality being heightened, the desire to indulge and engage in pleasure, the knowing that it is your birthright, the knowing that you are a child of the universe and all the greatness is something that you inherently deserve. And so you're really going to move forward this week, opening yourself up to receiving that, to positioning yourself to receiving more, to really exploring the inner emotional dynamics of what's holding me back from opening my heart more to receiving all of the love that needs to come and meet me, that needs to come and bless me, that needs to come and anoint me, right? So this is very much the Art of Sensuality, again, on sale. Go grab it because it's very much right up your alley. But Queen of Cups is, I really feel this week, fire signs, that you're leveling up in terms of the way you love yourself, in terms of the way you carry yourself and you see yourself now. Seems like there is going to be a perspective shift in your body, outside your body, in how you carry yourself. Perspective shift in terms of, wow, I really, and this is an example, but it could be like, wow, I really can't believe I put myself in those situations, or I didn't ask for what I deserve, or that I even squandered my energy like that when I knew that's not where I want to invest my energy. I deserve more. I'm worthy of more. I'm worthy of the best. Or that I would even, it's almost like stopping and realizing that after so many years, you have been thinking thoughts that are very debilitating, that are very negative, that are very soul crushing, that are not lifting you up, that are very disempowering. And you realize, like, wow, I didn't even notice that there was a recording in the background. Oh, you're not good enough for this. Who do you think you are? You can't do this. You don't look good. And you're finally stepping out of that. You like snapped out of it. It's like epiphanies happen for you this week. That is an example, but that could very much happen to you this week. It could be epiphanies in the realm of love and relationships. Like, wow, I didn't even know I was entertaining this with the people that I date, or the exes that I have, or even going back. I would suggest fire signs, again, Art of Sensuality, or doing your own work, doing your own inner journaling work, going back and assessing the quality of relationships you have decided to maintain and entertain, and what is the common thread, and is this feeding you, is this empowering you, is this uplifting you, is this pouring into you, is it rewarding you, is it worshiping you? And if it is not, then the Queen of Cups carries elsewhere, because she knows her cup shall overrunneth, right? It's always overflowing. You're in a space, or you're about to enter a space where you're opening up to receive overflow. You don't just want to accept the bare minimum. You want the best, because you deserve the best. And now you're like stretching the confines of what is possible for your mindset, and you're starting to be a little bit more abundant minded, growth minded, but abundance in progression, because people could think abundantly in a negative way, or people could think abundantly in a way that is working for them, right? And so the Queen of Cups has that overflow mentality. Queen of Cups is like the emotional component to the laws of universe, deeply residing and living in the realm of feeling. The logic, the intelligence comes from the heart. So I would advise you guys, again, to rewatch the whole of last week's video, because I do talk a lot about heart-based intelligence, how to tap into your heart, how to listen to what your heart is saying, and how to start feeling from that space. The Queen of Cups is always feeling into what people are trying to say, what people are really feeling, what people are really thinking through the realm of the heart, what possibilities lie in the future through the realm of the heart, visualizing by feeling through the realm of the heart, manifesting by invoking through the realm of the heart, right? And so it is giving very ooey gooey fluid energy this week. Okay, you're just going to be feeling everything. You're going to be more in tune, and this could be a very cathartic, this week can have a very cathartic result in your emotional processing system. Through your emotional processing system, you can have some epiphanies and realizations that allow you to release pent-up energy that you've had for quite some time. You could be crying, you could be laughing, you could be sweating it out. And so anything that deals with water and emotions, and just let those emotions arise in whatever quality they are coming in, and really pay attention, sit with it, feel with it. If you have to feel with it for hours, if you have to feel with it for days, if it's an emotion that keeps on coming up, it is because it is to be processed. It is because it wants to be felt. It wants to communicate something to you. And this cannot be processed through the logical mind. Fire signs, okay? So Queen of Cups, I would suggest you guys really get into your sensual bag. Meaning that, I'm sexy and I want to razzle dazzle people. No, but what does it mean to be adorned by love? What does it mean to be worshipped by yourself? For you to worship yourself? What does it mean to give offerings to yourself? What does it mean to see yourself as a divine being and interact with the world around you in the reality as that divine being, right? And so your sensuality toolkit might mean anointing yourself with oil, taking a little bit longer in the shower, or indulging in a soak, or cooking a nice home cooked meal that is nourishing, watching a beautiful movie that is very sensual for you, listening to some beautiful, soft, calm, easeful, tranquil music, okay? Whatever is going to help you process these emotions, whatever is going to help you step in deeper into these emotions, that is what I advise you. I also advise you, fire signs, to start a dream journal if you haven't. Start a dream journal, start a journal of coincidences, intuition. Pick up your cards this week. Open up the Akashic records this week. Do sensual work this week. Do dream work this week. Learn how to lucid dream. Write a lot this week. This is a week for processing, integrating, and also diving in deeper into the spirit realm, or activating the love goddess within you, right? Or fix a love bath, all right? All of that is advised, and all of that lies within the realm of the Queen of Cups, okay? Alternatively, this could be a time where someone in your life needs these things, right? And so you can share some tools, some tips, or make a bath for somebody that needs these things, that embody the Queen of Cups in your life, a maternal figure, a sister, a mom, a friend, so on and so forth. It can be very sisterhoody type energy this week, all right? So again, you know, it is advised to go hang out with your close sisters, your close friends, that feminine energy, that divine feminine energy. Take the time to learn what your divine femininity is, how it communicates to you, how it shows up. Make space for it, embrace it, love on it, heal it, right? This is a pivotal time for you guys to be doing all of that work, especially all the planets, I believe, are direct, right? And so all of this is falling in your favor. Again, all of this we do in the Art of Sensuality. But if you guys could be around water, that would be even more phenomenal. I feel like water is going to amplify any of the spiritual and psychic gifts that you have. If you are very unclear about what spiritual and psychic gifts you have, set a clear intention through the heart. I want to know what they are. I want to be able to use my gifts in a safe and empowered way. Show me, God. Show me elevated ancestors. Show me spirit, right? Do it through the heart. Feel that intention. Let that intention go, and just pay attention now. Open up your antennas. Open up to receive and see what in your reality, through your day, through your week, reflects that intention, right? Whether you're guided or led to a certain book, a certain program, a certain friend, a certain event. This is how we start manifesting, is through the realm of the heart. And I feel like water is really going to amplify that for you. So if you can be around a body of water, if you can do a spiritual bath, if you just drink buku water this week, that would be amazing. Fire signs, you guys are also getting the 5 of Cups. And so what this is saying is that emotionally, yes, you're going to be sensitive, you're going to be feeling amazing things, but you are also going to be visited by emotions that are repressed, have been suppressed, and it might be a particular circumstance or something that you refuse to let go of, because you're caught up in a bind of guilt, shame, victimization, woe is me, and you can't quite see the finish line. So what is giving? It could be cord cutting. Cord cutting could be a very big necessity at this time, especially if it's a person that you find is difficult to let go. You're thinking about them obsessively, or even if you're not trying to, you're still binded up in that energy. You're still entwined in that energy. You're enmeshed in something. And so what Spirit is saying here is, doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but there is some sort of a energetic circumstance that is going to pop up in your emotional body, and it's something that has been on replay for some time, probably because it hasn't been properly processed, right? And so with the 5 of Cups, we get the energy of someone who has gone through some sort of mishap, has gone through some sort of loss, may find themselves in a grieving period, and has the inability to emotionally move on because they're only focused on that thing that has transpired in the past. And they're not attentive to the present moment. They're not attentive to the possibilities of the future that can arise. It's just almost a re-loop of the past. And I think it is important to hold space if you are grieving, if you have experienced loss, if you are in some sort of transition period, transition time, and it's challenging or difficult for you, hold space for yourself, have grace for yourself, but also be able to discern if you are hyper attached to something that you can't let go of, and it is an unhealthy attachment and it's time to move on. Okay? I feel like the sensuality techniques, the sensuality healing, divine feminine healing, the truly allowing yourself to be in your body, be in your feelings, hear your feelings, feel your feelings, that is going to help a great deal with this Five of Cups. Again, this can also be someone around you that is in mourning, that is having a very difficult time, and you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. So that could mean many things. That could mean like maybe you're showing up as a divine healer. You're showing up as a psychic, as a medium, as an intuit. Someone who has an overpour of love that you can provide to this person to help them in this time of need. Okay? Alternatively, this could just be the solution to whatever arises in your body. Is you need to be soft with yourself. You need to be more gracious with yourself. You need to really take the time to process. Use your intuitive abilities through the heart space to be able to gather what's next. I don't even think a lot of you need to figure out what's next. That's just going to arise as you're living in the moment and flowing. The last card we have here, that's a lie. We don't have the last card, but you also got the Knight of Pentacles. So fire signs, you don't want to do anything rash. You don't want to do anything impulsive. It is giving Sade vibes all week. It is giving slow and steady, romance. Make juicy love to yourself in a very slow and sensual way. Speak slower. Take the time to process and check in on yourself multiple times throughout the day to really see how you're feeling. Take the time to slow down, to enjoy the meal that you are eating, to feel your connection to the soil or to the ground as you're walking, to feel the division between your ass and the chair that you are in and that space between, to feel if you have any tension in your body, right? The Knight of Pentacles tells us that we cannot rush the unwanted emotions out of our bodies. The way that we clear things rapidly is by taking our time in feeling them, because it is like a child that has not been heard. It is like a child that's been wanting its parents' attention, that has been neglected for a while. You need to take the time to sit with that child, to listen to it, to really give it your undivided attention and presence, so that it can, with no inhibitions, express itself fully. And when it's all done yapping and declaring and remembering and processing, that's it. It's out of your body, and you can welcome in a new reality. Okay, so really move slow this week. Really take the time to feel into decisions rather than thinking about it. To feel into what your body wants or needs rather than thinking about it. Okay? You are also getting the Two of Pentacles in reverse. That flew out. Excuse me, I think I have some, my eye was a little irritated earlier today. I think it's fine now, but Two of Pentacles in reverse. And I really think this is awesome, because it's telling us we're not in a state of indecision. We're not in a space where, well, I don't know. Your heart automatically knows what it wants. Your heart is always communicating to you, because you're taking the time to listen deeply, to honor and respect what the heart wants. Even if it's something logically that you don't want, you're still going to move forward with what the heart wants. I feel like decisions are going to be made rapidly at the blink of an eye. Changes can be made rapidly that, you know, from one moment to the next, new realities are now surfacing up for you. New people are entering your life, new opportunities, synchronistic patterns, events, and people, places, things that happen as a result of you being more in the flow rather than resisting. We see this with the new beginnings card. There's a new beginning surfacing up for you this week, and you know, you really want to rely on your heart to be the guide for you at this time. So let's get into the other side. We're gonna do Earth sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Great Spirit, what is the reading for Earth sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this week? Earth sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this week. What is the reading? What do you have to tell us? Earth signs, I don't know what it is that you guys have been conjuring, but a lot of you have been doing inner work behind the scenes in whatever way that is. It could be with your ancestors, it could be prayer, changing your mindset, changing your thoughts, changing the way you react to things. Whatever spiritual work and activity you've been doing, it's gonna pay off majorly. I do feel this week is a revolutionary week for you, Earth signs. This Pisces season is a revolutionary season for you. This season is concluding any inner work. I know we just came out of Aquarius season, which is very air, it's very logical, it's very masculine. And now we're in a more embodied season, a more fluid season. And you know, you guys are getting the moving on card. And I think, again, just running back to whatever inner work you've been doing, you also have the Hermit. I really feel like you guys are coming out of a cocoon stage. You're coming out of a karmic pattern. So you know how everybody was talking about the number 8 at the beginning of this year, and they're saying this is the number of wealth, this is the number of abundance, but it's also the number of karma. Energy is just only alchemized, it's recycled, it can be transmuted, it can never be destroyed. And so this year there are karmic patterns and cycles that we must revisit, and we decide whether or not we repeat them or we transmute them, and we turn it into something beneficial for us. Well, I really feel like one of those karmic patterns is at a close. The chapter's closed, the book is closed. We're now emerging into new energy. It's new energy. This is the moving on card. It's saying your body has been done with the integration, with the processing, with the lessons. It's learned its lessons, it's moving on to the next chapter. So a major congratulations for you. Earth signs, you're getting the 10 of Pentacles. This card is shouting pride from the ancestral realm. I'm getting goosebumps. Your ancestors are very, very proud of you. It should be a week of massive celebration. You should treat yourself, because the ancestors are like something that has held us up, something that has caught us in a loop that maybe we couldn't figure out during our life cycle. you have been able to figure it out, and you have broken the cycle, you have broken the pattern. This could be in a very minor way, or it could be in a very major way. So in whatever way it hits you, it's still very substantial. It could be like, oh, I just had this realization of this habit I always do that has persisted in my lineage. I'm done, I'm moving on. Or this person I couldn't let go of, I'm done, I'm moving on. Or this thing of having imposter syndrome. I don't want to hold myself back anymore. I'm done, I'm moving on. Whatever it is, it's big for you. And I think it is like, I don't know why the straw that broke the camel's back is the analogy I'm getting right now. But I feel like it was like the final challenge before leveling up to the next possibility for yourself. Like you would not be able to get to the next level of manifestation, the next level of your life, without this final release and lesson being learned, is what I am getting. And you were met with a lot of love, you were met with a lot of support. And for some of you, it may have perpetuated for a long time learning this lesson. And so it could really feel like a sigh of relief, like, oh God, that was rough. Like it was a hard lesson to learn, but I learned it. And I'm now really ready to receive what I get as a result of learning that, releasing that energy and moving on. Because there is very much prevalent in your reading a reward that is on the way. And it's not just from the universe, it's from your ancestors, it's from your beloved spirit guides. You are up leveling earth signs in a massive, massive way. It is almost knowing that you are going to be taken care of irregardless. That you are loved, that you are overflowing with love, and that you will always be provided with love. And love comes in many different currencies. It could be romantic, platonic, familial, soul, or it could be monetary, it could be spiritual. You know, I feel like you are but you're going to have a new level of abundance that you didn't think was possible for you as a result of this. It's like a new level of money, new level of community, new level of partnership, new level of loving yourself, new level of luxury and opulence, new level of spiritual capability, gifts, new level of your connection with source. Everything. Ace of Pentacles is coming through for you guys. So I'm really excited to see the literal and physical manifestations that will be placed in your lap as a result of this lesson being integrated and learned and processed. The new you that is emerging, because Spirit is saying, all right, you was in the shackles for a while. It's like almost like you was in spiritual jail for a while. It's time for you to get out. It's time for you to show the people your new colors, your new feathers, your new wings. Show the people your wings. You're ready to fly. It's very, very beautiful reading. Your angels are surrounding you. Your ancestors are surrounding you. You've tapped into the God within you. And you cannot fail. And it's going to be really interesting to know the person you are now in this new chapter. Almost a sense of fearlessness. Fearlessness, right? Is that the word? A fearlessness within you, because you feel really cozy, supported, and anchored by the spirit realm. The word I'm getting now is legacy, earth signs. So whatever it is that you have broken has anchored your legacy. You know, you may or you might not be well known for it in terms of entertainment and media, but in the spirit realm, whatever you have just healed, you have created a new legacy for your lineage. A new possibility has been unlocked. I see a golden key has been unlocked. Cheat codes, right? So really achieving a new level of abundance. There are infinite levels of abundance. You've achieved a new level that you didn't think was possible. It is pouring in endlessly. And I don't even feel like there's going to be a space of like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. Is this real? Like, do I deserve this? I don't even think, I think that might even be the lesson. That might have been the lesson. Be like, yes, I deserve it. Yes, I want more. Yes, it's coming to me. Yes, I am love. Of course, why wouldn't it be mine? I'm the best. Like, I deserve it. Yeah, give me more. Like, I love all this, right? And so it's an identity shift that works in your favor. And it is totally a timeline shift, quantum healing shift. And yeah, I mean, you're gonna make it rain. You're gonna make it rain in so many ways. Financially, creatively, health-wise, spiritually, ancestrally. It is, you know, you are popping. And if you are to encounter any energies that are in opposition of that, you're not even entertaining it. You know you have a choice to move on. You know you have a choice to choose otherwise, right? So, very beautiful reading. Earth signs. Okay, air, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is your energy for this week? Air. Let's pivot. Let's get a clean slate, neutral state for air. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Great Spirit. What does air need to, what is their energy for this week? What do they need to know? Air. Air. This is coming out. I feel like this week, air, you're getting the Two of Wands. So your ability to see the future, to sense the future, to perceive the future is going to be amplified. And if you don't have it, it's going to be revealed to you. This gives me a sense that you're going to have a heightened extrasensory abilities, air signs, this week. Okay, this could be from the dream realm, this could be from your cards, this could be from your pendulum, this can be from your gut-based reactions, so any of your intuitive abilities. This could be clairvoyance, this could be clairaudience, this could be claircognizance, this could be clairempathic, clairsentient, you know, anything. It could be through your crystal ball, it could be through your dream portal, it could be through writing. You will have a clearer vision of your future and where you're going. And the reason for this is that you have your ancestors, not so distant ancestors, are showing you They have things to show you this week, so pay attention. They are in alignment, and it's telling me here with the Lovers, you are in alignment, okay? And as a result, there are things they need to show you about your future that is going to help you determine the decisions and the moves you make in the present. They almost need to say, this is where we want you in the future. This is the sort of lifestyle. What I'm getting is you're not dreaming big enough. You're still limiting yourself in the way in what you think is possible. I'm seeing a butterfly who is literally trapped in one section of my house, because the butterfly doesn't know if he flies to the right, he'll be out into the air, into the trees and into the air. And so that is literally what's happening right now in my house. Okay, the butterfly keeps on going inside the villa, knocking into the walls. And that is a metaphor for what they're trying to show you here with the Two of Wands. You're not dreaming big enough. Your dreams are based off of what you have seen other people do. You've seen other people have mansions. You've seen other people have 6 figures. You've seen other people get married. You've seen, whether you know them personally, you see them on media, you've seen somebody go to the moon, whatever. Spirit is saying we need you to dream bigger, because it is possible for you based on your current alignment right now where you're headed. And we need you to know that, because the next moves you're to make during this Pisces season, the next decisions, the next directions you are going to take, air signs, is going to determine whether or not you live a life that you think is possible for you, but it's very limited, or a life of true freedom and endless creation. Paradise is giving heaven on earth, literally. So your ancestors got a lot to show you and got a lot to guide you. They're going to be guiding you. They're going to give you future visions. They're going to be telling you about the decisions you are making, or giving you cheat codes, giving you direction and guidance. So pay attention. There is something here with the Two of Wands, the saying you've been limiting yourself. Whether it's you've been limiting yourself in your job because you feel like if I stick around a little bit longer, they're going to pay me what I'm worth. Or you've been limiting yourself in your relationship because you're like, okay, but there's nobody else out there that is possibly better, and I got to stick to what I have. And whatever way it is, Spirit is saying there's more, your ancestors in particular, there's more, there's better we can provide for you. This is also telling me that you guys are not asking for what you want, air signs. So please ask, like please literally just sit your ass down with the journal, be like, guys, this is what I want, I want this, and then see what comes through. But just putting it down in the journal is sufficient enough. God, ask them, just talk like you would to a friend. Okay, I need ideas. I need this resource. I want this experience. They're literally at your beck and call with the Lovers. They're literally on guard, waiting to deliver. Okay, they are more than happy to deliver. They are ecstatic. But closed mouths cannot get fed, can they? So, very important that you open yourself up to this love that they have to offer you, and to almost like the love of the universe. So I feel like you're going to be doing that this week, air signs. I feel like it's going to be massively tremendous for you. There's going to be, this week, if it's a word to describe this week, it would be expansion. It would be possibility. It would be harmony. You are getting the wisdom card. So this week may prompt you to go on a spiritual quest. You may find yourself picking up those cards you left behind, revisiting a course, reading a book, finding a book that deals with spiritual knowledge, esoteric, occult-based knowledge. or getting back into spiritual practices, a routine, a ritual that allows you to listen to the spirit realm more, deeper, that allows you to get guidance and direction. I really feel you earth signs need to sit down and connect with your spirits. They're gonna offer a lot of wisdom, guidance, and connection. If you know about the Akashic Records, this could be a great time for you to open your records, get guidance and direction. And just pay attention to what happens to the layout of this week. There's infinite ways in which spirit can talk to us, in which our ancestors get our attention. So pay attention and make the intention to pay attention, because that sort of discord of setting an intention through the heart space and then like forgetting that you set that intention causes you to miss the message altogether. So that's like a two-part combination to manifestation, to spiritual guidance and communication. When you put out a signal to the universe, to the guides, to God, to your ancestors, you must also now drop into your heart and be in a position to receive the message of that signal. When it comes back, you need to position yourself to be able to acknowledge and recognize when that message is coming through. You can't just be on autopilot, disconnected, not focused, and just forget, because that's how we miss the signs altogether. Okay? So there is a lot that is being offered to you in terms of wisdom, in terms of development and growth and guidance that is going to be life-changing this week, air signs. Pay attention. Ask for what you need. Everything. Okay? Ask for everything. And dare to dream big. Okay? Connect with your spirits. There's something you're doing that's holding you back, and they said it's almost like an elementary mistake. It's almost like we forget and we were like, 1 + 1 is 7. It's like, no, we all know that 1 + 1 is not 7. So why are you making that mistake? That's kind of like what I'm being shown for you guys. So they want to intercept and offer guidance, offer direction, remind you of your power. Great stuff, air signs. Okay, so last but not least, we've got fire. No, we don't. We've got water. Great spirit. What is the message for water? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. What is the message for water this week? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Water signs. Water signs. That wanted to come out, so I'm going to let it fly. Water signs, Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Oh, 2 of them wanted to come out. All right, say less. Say less. Water signs, Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Your prayers are being answered, water signs. Your prayers are being answered, and with that, a lot is being revealed to you this week, water signs. So it's giving both a sigh of relief and yet a sense of, I don't want to say struggle, But Spirit is almost saying like, Spirit is like, they can struggle if they want to struggle. Like, that is their choice. And it seems like your first inclination will be to struggle. But there is a quick solution to that afterwards that is presented to you. So there is a prayer that's being answered for you. Whether it's this week or Pisces season, it is like a big aha. Whether it's not even you might have not asked for this. It could be a problem that you've been dealing with, that you needed solutions, or maybe it wasn't even a problem that you thought you had, and a solution comes and you're like, oh shit, like I didn't even know that was an issue, but thanks, there's a solution that serendipitously came. What we're getting is the Strength card. So this tells me that your inner reservoir is being tested. I feel like you guys may have been in this state for a while. Like you feel like you're being tested. And you're going to be coming out of that state Pisces season. With the Strength card, you need to offer yourself a lot of love and grace, a lot of patience with yourself, and a lot of presence. Almost as if Spirit is saying, just observe your life. Don't make any extra commentary that's going to make it bitter or worse or harsher. Like, what I'm getting is that people can have a challenging situation and make it even more challenging for themselves. By how they choose to react to it and how they choose to work with that energy in that challenge. So don't make a challenging thing more challenging for you. Be very patient and gracious. Your first reaction may not always be the best reaction. And so Spirit is saying less is more. With the Strength card, you might want to roar, you might want to shout, you might want to lash out. But I think a lot of these tests are training you to not do that. It's training you to get into a space of neutrality, to observe what is going on, so that from that space of neutrality and empowerment, you can make a wise and shrewd decision, a very intellectual and smart move decision on how to move next, how to react in your best favor. You are getting the Sun card, water signs. So I feel like this week will bring positive news. You are getting out of this conundrum, this series of challenges, this series of opposition, whether it's like an emotional thing or literal physical things in your reality that just keep on happening that you're like, oh, I'm so over it. You will be receiving good news. You will have a break. The sun is out to play. It is shining. It is bright. And you are here. You are being celebrated. You are being celebrated, and in that reminder, you must remember to celebrate yourself. Spirit is also saying with the Four of Swords that you almost need to process this little challenge cycle, something, whatever you just are coming out of. You need to slow down and process it. So this could be a time for you to take a vacation if you can, go to the beach if you can, be in a space where you're by yourself. This isn't necessarily a time to be socializing so much. This is almost sacred time for yourself. Because yes, you're getting out of whatever mess you may have been in, whether it's like an emotional state, a mental state, a physical situation, a person, whatever. There is good news, there's solution, there's celebration, it's all in your favor. But it's almost like you need to, it's almost like you need to step back and realize just what happened. Like the months or the weeks or the days you've been in this predicament, you need to step back and be like, okay, why did this happen? Why? What is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to show me? What do I want now as a result of being in that situation? What are my desires now? How am I going to, what is my identity now that I have surpassed this? Who do I decide I get to be now as a result of living this and dealing with this? And what are my next? So there is a sense of a lot of linear logical thinking as well as heart and emotional being. I do feel like this is a week or Pisces season. They're showing me more Pisces season is a season of planning. There's a lot of planning involved. There could be planning for travel. There could be moves. There could be chess, not checkers, right? As a result of whatever this was, you're like, I gotta rearrange the whole set. Because now this is showing me new characters, old characters, how I'm operating, places, things. I gotta change the whole movie set. That's what you're getting with patience and planning. Be patient with yourself. What you wanted 1 month ago may not be what you want now as a result of getting out of this thing. Source, your spirits might shine light on something that you have been missing all together because you were so in this space of challenge, in this space of difficulty. The spirit is like, oh, you forgot this. You forgot this. You forgot this one thing that's very important. You need to sit back, observe without reacting, and make decisions. What spirit is saying, don't tell nobody what your moves are. Keep it to a friend or two, no more than 3, but don't tell nobody your moves. Show up when you need to show up, razzle dazzle people, don't show nobody no moves. This is a period of you building and creating with God. You building and creating with Source. You building and creating with your children. You need to, because the kids are coming up. You planning, executing. This might mean that the plans that you had for yourself in the beginning of this year completely changed. Or the plans that you thought that you were in, that you're doing, have wiped out. The slate has wiped clean. You need to come up with a new set of plans. I don't even think it's plans that you're thinking about. I think it's plans that God, Source, is going to be giving to you. And you now need to make room for that, which means, whether that means you need to end relationships, you need to move somewhere, you need to drop habits. If a divine blueprint is given to you, a divine blueprint is given to you, and the energy in your life has to match that. Therefore, the other energies that don't align with that need to fall out. So you need to make executive decisions during this Pisces season all about that. Because this is all going to be centering you and what is best for you. And that's why the decisions have to be your decisions. It can't involve anybody else. You got to keep it secret, you got to keep it quiet, and you got to keep focused and connected to be able to hear and to be able to feel and to be able to know what the best course of action is. Okay, so water, that was delicious. Thank you guys again for kicking with me. Again, Art of Sensuality, you got 2 weeks left to grab that on sale. Ends at the end of the month. Please grab that down below, lifetime access, especially if you feel like you need to step into that femininity work, that sensual work, and do some inner alchemy. I'm your girl for that. Sending you guys all the love as per usual. I'ma see y'all